Hi, it's Trevson here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we went to Thunderbluff to deliver one of the tablets that we got in Ashara to Magatha, and then after that we went to Ungoro Crater, and we slayed Ravasaurs until we got 8 white Ravasaur claws. We delivered them to Jezremon, and then he gave us a weapon out of those claws, and we sold it for 3 gold. And today we're going to have a chat with one of the Dropper brothers, Dropper.
Speak, friend.
We're going to do a quest called Ripple Recovery. I've got some salvage work for you, and if you're an aficionado of fine Ripple like I am, then you'll love this task, Ripple. It's a drink, you dummy. An abandoned Horde outpost has a stash of Hinterland's honey Ripple from when they were in business. You can't get fine Ripple like that anymore. One of Malton's dummy associates knows the shot, so you'll go out there and bring me a case of packaged Ripple, and 2 for my own collection. Talk to Malton, and he'll fill you in on the details. Talk to Malton Droppers and Ogmar.
Victory.
Right beside me. Oh yeah, about the Ripple Dad wants. He wants to sell the Ripple to a tavern here in Ogrimmar, but will get more money if it is in the original packaging. I know someone who can do that, but he's in the Hinterlands where the Ripple is. But he's a high elf. Well, he's a good high elf, as he's not a part of the Alliance. Well, he's not so much a good high elf as he is a drunken high elf. He loves, and I mean he loves, the hooch. The elf you will need to talk to is Gilverton Sunchaser. He can name any wine, vintage and all, just by the smell alone. He can package up the Ripple we need, so you'll need to talk to him. We need 6 bottles for packaging, 2 for Dad, and however many he'll want, and believe me, he'll want some. When you've packaged the Ripple and Dad's got 2 bottles, come back here. Gilverton's camp is near some high elf lodge in the Hinterlands, and those high elves are not good, trust me. Talk to Gilverton Sunchaser. His camp is located in the Hinterlands.
Victory.
Okay, so he's close to that high elf lodge, so I know where it is. Been there many times. Slayed many high elves there. So we're gonna head down to the Hinterlands another time. Seems like that place always keeps bringing us back. But it's good though, because we are going to deliver another tablet, the Tablet of Sail High. We're gonna deliver that to Archmage. Well, we're gonna deliver the Markery one to Adron, Grant, and Undercity. It's going to be the plan for the day. So we're going to deliver another tablet, and then we'll do a quest in the Hinterlands. Try to finish up this quest chain. And then after that, I guess we'll come back eventually, and then we'll deliver all these payments to Jadiga in Ashara. And then I guess we'll have to complete the Archmage one eventually as well, because that one's in Ashara. It's a pretty long quest chain. It's like, pick up the tablets, deliver all the tablets, come back, hand in the payments. It's a good thing that we have a couple of quests to do along the way. Yeah, we're going to take the Zeppelin to Undercity. Might have some PvP going down in the Hinterlands, I hope. Looks like these guys have been here for quite some time, so maybe the Zeppelin will be back soon. Plutoni's GDKP MC. All items are auctioned. Proceeds split at the end. 100 gold bonus to all competent healers. So that's how the healers get paid these days. It's a good thing about being a healer. People always want you. And you can get paid to heal alt runs pretty much for these GDKPs. Yep, the boys. Blight. Legends. 8. ATF? Who's ATF? Mutants. I've seen many of these guilds. Mortal, they're still around. Who gave me a buff? A priest did, didn't he? Take one of these. Maybe it's a 60 priest who gave me a buff. Give him a buff too. Wonder if I can get all the buffs here. Gave me spirit and fortitude. That's not bad. Shaman got intellect. I wonder if I could get something. Is there a mage here? There's 33 mage. Maybe he'll give me intellect. The honey badgers. We are Brazil. There's so many new guilds I haven't even heard of. Who are the honey badgers? We are Brazil. I don't even know who ATF is either. A lot of new guilds forming. It's kind of interesting. There's our Zeppelin flying in. Still have our rallying cry, the Dragon Slayer, which is nice. Hopefully get some use out of it. Oh, that's not ours. That wasn't our Zeppelin. Oh, there's ours right there. Okay, good. It's funny that they come at the same time. This hunter has a cool sword. I wonder what sword that is. Inspect that. He's got the Zinrock Destroyer of Worlds. I think you probably get that out of ZG. His gun is the Gurubashi Dwarf Destroyer. Got a lot of troll stuff. A lot of stuff out of CG. Syrian's Binding. I think you get that out of AQ. Not bad loot. Looking okay. Kind of pre-bis. Pre-bis is not bad now, though. With all the optional raids like CG and AQ20. Those 20 minutes can get you pretty decked. Let's check this Orc Warrior out. Yeah, another guy with mostly... Got Iron Foe? How do you get Iron Foe? That's really... I've never seen that drop. It drops out of Blackrock Depths. Drops off of the Emperor at the end. Pretty rare. Yeah, most of this guy's gear's from just dungeons. It's kind of a pre-bis warrior. Touch... Oh, Island Bow. Axe of Rinji. A lot of ZG stuff. But yeah, it's a long journey to getting good gear, man. It takes a while. That's for sure. A lot of raids you have to do. Guilds don't just give out loot, that's for sure. Unless you're in my guild. If you're a new player in my guild, you're going to get a lot of loot. Especially if you're just pre-bis. It's a lot of the people in our gear only need loot from AQ40 and like random pieces from BWL mostly. Everyone doesn't. A lot of people don't need a lot from Molten Core other than like cauterizing band and some other items. Onslaught girdle, stuff like that. Okay. Going to be doing MC and BWL tonight. Maybe I will get the binding. Second half. Get Thunder Fury. But I'm not counting on it, that's for sure. It's been over a year since I've been trying to farm for it. But one day we will see it. We will see that second binding out Baron-Geddon. Hopefully. Got a couple of months to go, that's for sure. I think once Nags comes out, I don't know if we'll still keep doing MC, but I hope. I hope we do. So I can get the Thunder Fury, but if we don't, I understand. It is what it is. Alright, let's go down here. So we have to meet a guy named Andron Gant. Andron Gant is my next contact. He usually holds himself up in the Undercity right near the Apothecarium. He's a little more loose-lipped when it came to speaking about what he wanted the tablet for. Apparently some of the mages in Undercity are looking to study some of the arcane spells the Highborn used. They think this tablet will help them. Markree was adept at summoning creatures, especially elementals. Okay, so we just have to go to the Apothecarium. And we'll find Andron Gant there. I don't think he's inside of it. Might be. Good thing is we're kind of close to it. The abominations in Undercity. Alright, here he is. Andron Gant. Well, Hick, isn't it a surprise? An adventurer. What can I do for you, Hick? Here, take some coin, get yourself, Hick, some new armor or something. This'll bring a shiny gold or two to the right people. Okay, here, take this to Jadiga. Good luck to you. Looks like Andron Gant is a little drunk right now.
Trust no
Hopefully he gave us the right payment. I wonder who's crying over there. Maybe they're doing tests. Tests on humans. Alright, well, let's move out here. We're going to go see the Flight Master. We're going to take a flight to the hinterlands. Should we go to Hammerfall? No, we should go to Raventust Village.
Watch you.
And then from there, we're going to have to take a nice long trip to the lodge. The good old High Elf Lodge. Read some WoW news recently. And a guild that, called Undaunted, completed Mythic N'Zoth, which is pretty tough for anybody to do. But the interesting thing about this guild is that all of their members are deaf. So that's pretty impressive. Because I know how tough it is to defeat a mythic raid. And wow, I've only done it once. And it's pretty tough. And I couldn't imagine how tough it is to do without comms, voice communications. So their chemistry must have been insane. And congratulations to them for taking down Mythic N'Zoth. It's really tough to do. I think only, to explain how tough it is to clear a Mythic raid, I believe only 1% of the WoW player base clears the raids on Mythic before they get, before the next raid comes out. So, that's not many people, guys. You know what I mean? So, it's tough to do. Pretty tough to do, that's for sure. That's one thing that makes retail much different from Classic WoW. The raids in Classic WoW are not even close to as difficult as retail Mythic raids. That's for sure. The mechanics are just, they're just much harder. Requires more synergy, requires, like, faster reaction time. All that stuff. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. I don't know if I'll ever do another Mythic raid. Maybe. Our guild's, making a guild on retail called Soup. But it's spelled S-O-O-P on Bleeding Hollow. And the reason why we had to spell it S-O-O-P instead of S-O-U-P, like we have in Classic, is because that name was taken. So we went with S-O-O-P, which still stands for soup, but it's just like I think it's like an obsolete form of soup. That's what that word means, S-O-O-P. So we just took that. And I don't know if we'll ever do Mythic, but I think we'll probably just do Heroic for now. But maybe eventually if we get like 20 raiders that want to put in the time and effort to do Mythic raiding, which is a lot of time and effort, then maybe we'll try to tackle Mythic raiding. What I think you need to do to tackle Mythic raiding, you need players that are willing to raid for 9 hours a week, which would be 3 days, 3 hours each day, and that are also willing to put in around like 5 to 10 additional hours to prepare their character or to make their character stronger each week going forward while you're in Mythic progression. So really it takes between like 15 to 20 hours a week is what you would need from each of your raiders, which is a lot of time. It's like a decent amount of time, 15 to 20 hours a week of gaming. It's around like 2 to 3 hours a day. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to complete a Mythic raid. It's tough. Here we are in Raventusk Village. Now we're going to make our way to Quel'Danil Lodge. Supposedly these guys are around here. So we're going to go and find them. Maybe we'll find some alliance along the way. I love the drums here in this village. It's a good addition to Raventusk Village. There's always people here farming the saltwater snapshots every time I come here. You always see a couple of them slain. All right. So here we go. Going up to the hinterlands, guys. Maybe this will be the last time we're here, but I doubt it. For some reason, there's always somebody out in the world that wants you to come back to the hinterlands. I don't know why, but it just seems to be like that. Like I've done, I think around 6 quests that are asked outside the hinterlands telling me to come here to do something. Which is kind of funny. Which makes me think like you should probably pick up all those quests and just do them all at once. A couple people there doing the escort quest here. I wonder if we'll see some alliance here today. We should. It's a pretty common zone. Especially like around here. It's usually a lot of alliance. Probably outlevel a lot of people here though. Yep, there's the good old owl beasts that come out of nowhere during that escort quest. It's a tough quest. I failed that a bunch of times before I was able to complete it solo. Got kind of lucky that I completed it. The trick to it is you don't want to pull like these stalkers. The problem is they're invisible, right? So they can come out of nowhere. Because if you pull too many, like stalkers, and then you can combine that with the owl beasts, they just outnumber you. And then it's pretty much GG at that point. Some purple lotus over there. I wonder what our herb's at. Trying to get it up to 315. Currently at 308. There's the owl beasts running around. We're almost at this lodge. Wonder why the elves love the lodges so much. Do you think you need a lodge for a lake that big? Yeah, it's not a big lake back there. Oh, we got a rogue. What level is he? 43? He's 49. It's a little too low. Should we give him a break? Yeah, we'll give him a break. If we see him again, though, we'll take him out. Okay, so well, supposedly these guys are around the lodge. So I guess we'll circle around a bit. Hope I'm not going too far off the path. Getting close to that Alliance town. Yeah, here we go. We'll go up here. I think these guys would be up here. It's kind of like a hidden spot near Quel'Danil Lodge. Oh, there he is. Ripple Recovery. The Shindigger's Camp. And his buddies
Can I assist you?
loaded over there. Dwarf with the orange beard. Ah, so you know Malton. He is an old drinking companion of mine. You see, I have found something that transcends the boundaries of artificial treaties and alliances. Alcohol. Where we all, to slake our thirsts on its blissful quantities, we all would be in much better place spiritually. Alas, something tells me that your visit here is not to learn of alcohol's redeeming values, is it? Okay, well, looks like we have another quest to do. For Gilveridin Sunchaser.
Be careful.
Had a feeling we would have to do something to get all of this alcohol for Malton. But that is the end of the episode, guys. Next episode, we'll continue this Ripple Recovery quest chain. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.